the Marlin 60 SS to be more precise, for stainless steel. Black laminate stock, some CCI mini mags there, and for the first time I got some paper out on the plinking range to work on adjusting the sights. So I'm seated here at the shooting table, resting elbows on the table in order to get a more steady hold. Alright, so in those last 6 rounds I was holding at 12 o'clock. I think we got to adjust the sights here, that's why I got the paper out. So now I'm aiming at the bullseye in the upper left target, hopefully with a reasonably tight group, and we can see where it lands relative to the bullseye and thereafter adjust the sights. I think I've made a first adjustment of the sights, and I'm now trying the upper right target, although I can't see it from that distance. Just hoping for the best. Really need some binoculars or a rangefinder to be able to see what's what. Now I'm testing the small plates at modest distance, I think about 15 yards or so, and still seated on the bench after adjusting the sights, just to gain confidence in the basic adjustment. Holding at 6 o'clock now, the very bottom of the plate. And that hits. Let's try the middle of the plate, holding the middle of the plate. Alright, so raising this rear sight definitely seems to have helped. I think we'll find when we go up to the paper, first on the upper left will look like it was shooting low. I raised it 2 notches from best I could see from this distance. Can't get out there yet because other people are shooting. Hopefully the second target on the upper right will look closer. I guess we'll see. Standing now, without the benefit of resting the elbows on the shooting table. Alright. Oh, was going to try the paper, but it just flew out of the way. There it comes back. We'll give it a try. How about we take it off safe? And lower right paper. we'll see where those ended up. I think I'll aim at some of the other garbage out there. Not sure if we'll be able to tell if it hits or if it hits or not, but we'll see. Alright, hitting a bottle that's laying down is a pretty stringent test of the elevation setting on that rear sight. It looks like we're in better shape. Much better about those sights. Lights are out at a less trivial distance now. I have a little more confidence in the setting of the sights. Can barely see them out there, but hopefully you'll be able to hear it. Last 6 shots, more non-trivial distance. We'll see how it goes. Nice, 6 out of 6. That's how it's done. The paper. The first 3 rounds I shot with the sights as they came from the factory, clearly low. I thought I could see that from way back here, so I adjusted the rear sight 2 notches higher. That's the rear sight rule. You move the rear sight in the direction you want the group to move. So I wanted this group to move higher, so I raised the rear sight a little higher. Next group, a little spread out, but clearly better. Same thing here, 1 flyer down on the lower left, but those 2 basically good. That's a nice group, elevation-wise, hitting to the left a little bit though. Not sure if that's a fluke or if the drift, the windage on the front sight needs to be adjusted as well. That's the virtue of paper. Nice looking gun. Marlin 60, semi-automatic 22. Shoots better now too that I have the sights adjusted. And it's a little heavier than the lithe Ruger 1022 that I have. It's still a nice looking gun and feels nice to shoot. That's how it's done.